So I have this habit of starting things and not completing it. And I know I'm not the only one. I cannot be the only one that just starts something and doesn't finish it, right? I'm sure there has been countless times inside your life, or people that where you had a project in mind. You started, you were really excited, and then you got either midway or to the peak, and then right before finishing, or I guess again midway, you just stopped. For what reason? It can vary. It does vary, and that's where it comes to person by person and case by case, I guess. And it's just the fact that when you're doing this so consistently and so continuously within the years, it just becomes a habit, of course. And I've been practicing it. Like, I've been doing it habitually. I've been doing it religiously, and I guess I haven't been super aware of it. And it's even happened so far with me just starting these videos, or just me doing YouTube in general. I had a great comment that had provided some insight. I think the guy's name was the Dude Man or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's the name. But he said that he was on the same page when I started off the video, but midway I changed the topic pretty much out of nowhere and never came to a conclusion with the initial topic that I had, which is not uncommon for me. That shit is not fucking uncommon for me, and that's bad. That's bad. Even if I am having these conversations for myself and I'm just like thinking inside my head so I can get these thoughts out, I still never came to a conclusion. So what I want to do now, starting it, like, not to say like, yes, I just want to appease the audience that's watching, because I mean that is part of the reason, but it's also the fact that I need to stop fucking starting shit and not finishing it. And that's including conversations, bro. If I'm having conversations with you guys, I don't want to veer from topic to topic and then another topic over here and another topic over here and just sprinkling all the bunch of bullshit, right? It's getting old. I'm tired of doing it. And it's been on other factors of my life as well. When I started off as a realtor, I got to the point where, again, right near the peak, I was getting ready to make around like 10,000 a month, which is more than most of the people in my area at that time. I would have been pretty decent off. But again, when I got to that peak, I stopped. I just stopped. And it's the same thing with me on this channel right here. You guys won't see my older videos, but I played video games a lot. And not a single time have I completed a game. I've never beat a game before, ever on any of the channels I created, bro. I would usually play it for fun in that meantime, but never really had that goal in mind of actually completing it. And that's where I think the issue lies. The goals that I've been creating haven't really been goals. They've just been to-do lists, task, which is not that hard to do. Like, you just do the task, you do it, and after that you learn, you take what you get, but it's not an actual goal. My task for when I became a realtor was to help some homeowners find their homes and then learn more about real estate. Wow, who can't do that shit within like 2 months, right? So it wasn't really a goal. When I got to that point where I was getting ready to make more money, that wasn't a part of my initial task to be done. Therefore, when I got to that peak, there was no more interest for me. And I guess not to play into fucking dopamine shit and just no quote unquote for that, but dopamine and stuff, as far as that goes, it's a matter of having your expectations somewhere, and then once they're met or once you achieve it, there's kind of no more satisfaction. So of course, if you create a goal, quote unquote, and it's easily achievable, once you get to that point, why would you want to continue? You've already got to the point that you said that you wanted to get to, right? And then again, on the flip side, you don't want to have any goals that's like too far-fetched, so that you just end up quitting anyways, because it's such a far goal. It's such a a task to even think about getting that far. So there's a really fine line of meeting right in the middle of somewhere that's not too far out and somewhere that's not too fucking minuscule, and just, you know, meeting it right there in the middle where it's just like a nice ass peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a decent amount of peanut butter, a decent amount of jelly. We're not talking about two fat ass loaves of bread, just decent size, right? Something that you can eat and enjoy at the same time. So what I'm thinking is, make a goal that is going to, again, one, be enjoyable, because that's the main thing that I've been wanting to keep in mind, I guess. And then two, improve my life, not necessarily now, but in the future. There may be another one I need to add, because I feel like those have been valid. Like, in both natures, I've been implementing it into my tasks, but I guess the third would be, what would be a good third one to add? I guess the fact of, I don't know. That's a great question. It's a great question. Cause what have I been doing right now to help me stay up longer, fucking read more books, learn more in the past few days, and for me not to stop? I guess that's a great question I don't have an answer to yet, because I haven't continued yet. I haven't finished the goal that I've already set out to complete. I'm still not even in the middle phase right now. I'm still at the very beginning phase, but I do feel a certain switch in my mindset that's different from the previous times that I said I wanted to do X, Y, Z. I wanted to complete this. I wanted to complete that. Oh, it's just having a fucking proper goal. That's all it is. Having a fucking proper goal makes the biggest difference, because I didn't have a proper goal. Again, I already explained it. I explained it beautifully. I just had that fucking analogy that I came out of my ass with the fucking peanut butter and jelly. I'm sure I heard it somewhere else before, but yeah, I just need to have an achievable goal that makes sense for me now as well as in the future, from learning and just looking back and being able to think myself in the past and then present XYZ, right? So again, I do think that the person who commented, because just looking at all the patterns that's inside my life, I thought about making this conversation beforehand, but with you mentioning that just made it even more clear how much of a fact that I start shit and I just don't finish it. From the smallest things, from conversations to fucking businesses, bro. Holy shit. I started a business in fucking high school. You know what the fuck I did? Cause look, I was so excited. My main goal for that was to, you know, at least get a sale, right? I got one fucking sale, right? My shit peaked and I just stopped. I didn't even wait for the second sale to come in. I can't even remember what happened. Like, why didn't I see a second sale? Maybe that is why I stopped, but that's not a good reason to stop. You know, if I had a first sale, I can just get more sales. But you know, the point of this story, the point of all my yabbing right now is, you know, outside of the habit that I have right there, if you guys have any other habits, and again, this is with me, future reference as well, it's good to be aware of it first. So that's one. Two, figure out a solution for not even a solution at that point. You have to figure out why it is an issue, why you're even running into this. And then three, figuring out how you can solve that issue. And then four, just doing it, getting it done. As far as just taking the previous three and then saying, okay, fuck it, I understand what's going on. Now four, I'm going to make the adjustments and make it better. I know you guys probably see my pinky for the first time. Well, you can't really see, but like they're pretty long, but off topic. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Let's be on this journey together. I am really hoping that I stop this, because what I'm trying to do right now is a part of me starting something. And if I stop, What the fuck is the point? Right? What's the point? There is none. There is none at all. So let's just get it done and do what we have to do, right?